Hi, I'm Sarah Watson. I teach economics, sociology, and critical thinking. With student usage of AI in the class, there's a lot of hesitancy. And I think it's because it's sort of the Wild West. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of ways you can use AI. But once we start to use it more in class, they see that it's not something that's going to take over human thought. Like, it's not taking their place. It's something that can support and supplement. So they see it as a tool. How I integrate AI into my teaching is through modifying learning activities that the students then just uses AI as a thought partner. So instead of using it to create ideas, they run ideas through it and troubleshoot, use their critical thinking skills to see how does the output align with what I think about what's going on. So we use it sort of as a thought partner in learning activities. So one of my favorite projects is in comparative politics. So it's a political science class that I teach, and it's called Conversations with Power. And the student chooses a living or dead politician somewhere across the globe that they want to sort of simulate a conversation with. And they prompt any generative AI to have a discussion like emulating that particular person. So they go back and forth asking questions of concepts that we've talked about throughout the semester. And then the goal is, after that conversation happens, they fact check it. So they take it and they look at the course content and they just compare and contrast. How accurate is AI? Is there anything that's missing? And why do they think that it's missing? So with AI in social science classes, it's really important to we don't use it for content creation, so to speak. It's more using it as research tool, like seeing what's out there, but then also allowing the student to lean into their own critical thinking skills to evaluate that output, because the data used by the AI is human created, and so humans have biases, we have holes in our logic, holes in reasoning, and so having the students be aware of that, and that's how we are sort of using it in our critical thinking classes and social science classes, is that then they can check that output and make sure it's where they would like it to be. It's really crucial for our students, because if they don't get that exposure here, it's all of a sudden they're just dropped into the sea of it when they get to that workplace. So having it as learning activities where they can practice and just get the feel for how they feel comfortable with it is how I know myself and my colleagues have used it, so that it doesn't seem like this scary, unattainable tool to use, that it's something that's familiar and comfortable to use. So trying to introduce them to that, so that the reality that AI will be a part of their future. It's not going to replace them. It's not going to make them obsolete, but it's a tool that we're going to use. Humans are creative, and I think being able to show that to the students that this is just a tool, you have those skills already in you, it's just practicing and using this as a thought partner, somebody that can support you.